Today we gonna talk about Old Dog, also known as Brimstone. Brimstone is a founding member and leader of the Valorant protocol. Coming from the USA, Brimstone is a tech user and veteran soldier that has seen all kinds of battles, never leaving a wounded companion behind. Brimstone has a very stubborn personality, acting as a father figure for the group. Named the Old Dog due to his age, he is treated as a leader and titled commander and captain by the other agents. He is in charge, in some part, of picking and hiring new agents to Valorant Protocol. Brimstone's status as the eldest member of the protocol makes him common target for jokes on his age, but most of them are turned down because of his sheer skill. He was first a firefighter in the Baltimore Fire Department and later moved on to the military. Brimstone and Viper are the founders of the Valorant protocol and have worked together to build it up to its current state. They seem to have a good friendship, but Viper also refers Brimstone as Old Man sometimes. KO has a very strong connection with Brimstone. KO refers to Brim as his superior and friend, and always talks to him with utmost respect. The two definitely fought together in the Radiant War. Make sure to watch KO lore. Link in description. Killjoy and Brimstone share a very close bond, with Brimstone acting as a mentor or role model for Killjoy. The two have known each other for a long time, assumedly since Killjoy was young. Sage and Brimstone share a long and close friendship, which has created a strong sense of trust in each other. Brimstone has identified her as a natural leader, letting her be responsible for handling important roles in the protocol.
Jade is the 20th agent to join the Valorant protocol, and uses radiant abilities based on her enemy's fear. Prior to joining the protocol, she launched a massive blackmailing attack against it, making her the only known entity in the world to compromise the organization's secrecy. Turkish bounty hunter, Fade, unleashes the power of raw nightmares to seize enemy secrets. Attuned with terror itself, she hunts targets and reveals their deepest fears, before crushing them in the dark. As she joins shortly after having blackmailed and doxed the entire team, she naturally faces a lot of resentment and distrust from the other agents. Prior to joining the Valorant protocol, Fade was a Realm employee. However, her role in the organization is not currently known. Turkey has a long and deep culture of dream reading and interpretation, and Fade has mastered the art of using these age-old techniques on her enemies' nightmares. A part of the blackmail was the revealing of special dossiers made for each of the agents. They revealed the real names and some of the backstory of the agents that they described. She was also aware of a lot more information that she didn't share with the protocol directly. Fade seems to express an aversion to sleep or rest. Indeed, reading between the lines, one can reasonably believe that Fade absolutely detests even the prospect of sleep in any form. This is, of course, plainly hinted at by multiple lines.
Boş yapmayın. Keep fighting. Rest is overrated. Another mission? Good. Anything to keep me awake.
Of all the agents, Cypher is perhaps the only one who has a visibly positive attitude to Fade. Impressed by her abilities, Cypher was the one who suggested the idea of recruiting Fade into the protocol. Fade also is friendly with Cypher, and respects his great skill at finding information and secrets. Fade spends time reading with Omen while he knits. If nothing else, this does at least confirm that not all of the agents absolutely detest her for the blackmailing, and are willing to spend time with her and build a positive relationship. Fade has high opinions of Viper, admiring the way she uses intimidation and fear in her appearance, and her general ruthless demeanor. Viper's reaction to this is, so far, unknown.
Chamber is a Radianite tech user who makes use of a pair of custom firearms, nanotechnology, and personal teleportation equipment. He was in the French military, worked as a PMC marksman, and later transferred to Kingdom's weapon design department. Chamber's kit relies on two custom weapons, the intel gathering and crowd control ability trademark, and a personal teleportation method. From several voice lines from other agents such as Brimstone, Neon, and even Chamber himself, it's revealed much of Chamber's history is swathed in a veil of making deals and withholding the truth from those around him on multiple occasions. This trend is most evident in his sour relationship with Neon, and how he has not revealed his involvement in the destruction of the Collider at Fracture to the rest of the protocol. Chamber has a negative past with Neon, who previously worked in KSEC. The specifics of their relationship are not known, however Chamber informs Brimstone that he has a past misunderstanding with her. Later on in an email to Brimstone, Chamber mentions he has been apologizing to Neon for suggesting to release her surge protector to achieve enough electrical power to turn on the teleporter, but she does not accept his apology. Although Brimstone, along with Viper, hired Chamber to the Valorant protocol, both Viper and Brimstone are not fond of him and see Chamber as a person who is not easy to trust. Brim seemed to show his mistrust, as reflected in a voice line where Chamber claims that he is Brimstone's key to the other side and he should at least pretend to like him. Viper does not seem to be trusting of Chamber either but thinks that Chamber is a necessary agent for Valorant's plans and informs Brimstone in a voicemail that she will keep an eye on Chamber and will take care of it if he acts in a way that is not in the Valorant protocol's best interest. Chamber has multiple voice lines flirting with Viper and asking her out on a date, which is met with rejection. Unlike the other agents of the protocol, Chamber explicitly has a deal with his Omega counterpart. Through a series of emails found on Fracture, it's discovered that both Chambers have been working together towards an unknown goal for potentially as long as a year.